Hey guys, Mike Martinez here today posing a question for you. What are you doing different? What are you doing different today than you did yesterday in order to advance yourself to your goals? You know, today, regardless of whether you're looking at this on Facebook or looking at it from my blog post, doesn't make a difference. Today, for me, this particular day is Sunday. It's my day to reflect, my day to figure out how am I going to move myself to a different level, a different position in life, different skills, different ways of making money, ways where I make more money, right? So to me, Sunday is a day of reflection, but the key of my reflection is what do I need to do different? And that's what I'm throwing at your lap today. What do you need to do different? Because here's the bottom line, and I've quoted this many times, but 20-year study, Stanford University, 20-year study of the mind. What did they came up with? A lot of very interesting facts, but here's two that I think affect us with our discussion today. And that is that the average human being has 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day. Let that sink in for a second, right? That's a lot of thoughts. But here's the even more impressive conclusion that they came out with. 90% of the thoughts you're going to have today are thoughts you had yesterday. Interesting, right? That's why it's so difficult for us to add new skills. That's why it's so difficult for us to change things. That's why, we constantly revert, right? Do you know the feeling of sitting in your sofa at the same time of the day, putting on the TV at the same channel, watching the same show you see? Maybe it was the 6 o'clock news, and guess what? Yesterday you watched the 6 o'clock news, you got some really bad information. Oh my God, I can't believe humanity's so bad, right? And what did that do? Thoughts trigger the body triggers emotions. You had these bad emotions, these bad feelings throughout your body, and now guess what? Guess where you're going to be 6 o'clock today? And chances are 6 o'clock you're going to see something awful again, something terrible, right? And guess what? That's going to trigger your mind, trigger your body, trigger emotions. So do you want that, right? Is that what you want to do? Is that leading you to the life that you want to develop? Is that taking you to where you want to be in life? Very important. Very important idea. Very important thing for you to have control over, because you know what? This is what happens to most people because we're not consciously aware of it. And I'm telling you, just being aware of it, just being aware that 90% of the thoughts that you had yesterday are going to come back today. And if you don't deliberately change that, you're going to fall back into the same emotions, same patterns, same thoughts that you had yesterday. Are they taking you to where you want to be? So if they're not, guess what? We need to do something different. And that's what this talk is all about. You know what? I wrote a little blog post that goes along with this video. And I really, I think that it's something that everybody should test, right? And I tell people all the time, don't trust me. Test me. Test what I tell you. Because here's the bottom line. Not that I'm going to deceive you in any way. But if you create a different idea in your mind and you say to yourself, wow, I didn't know I could do that. My God, that's new, right? If you can do that, then you convince yourself. And that is the most powerful way for you to create change, for you to convince yourself, for that switch to go off in your head and you say, you know what? It's different. I could see it myself doing that now. If I tell you, you might believe it. You might do it once or twice. If you do it and the switch goes off in your head, it'll stick. It'll be something that you now prove to yourself. You now know it's the truth. And that's how change happens, right? So what I'm telling you is go through that article, look at it, make sure that you put it into play. Test it. Give it 30 days, right? Give it 90 days. And if you test it and put it into play and see different results, then you're going to see, man, I'm not stuck to my past. And that's what happens, right? If you're doing 90% of what you did yesterday, you feel like you're stuck to your past. The fact of the matter is, if you put deliberate intention, deliberate actions into play, you're going to create different vibrations, different emotions for your body, and you're going to produce different results. And that is the key. You want to prove to yourself that you can produce different results. And I'm telling you, test what you're about to learn in that blog post, because it makes a world of a difference how quickly you achieve your goals. If you really want something, you can make it happen, but you can't make it happen if you didn't make it happen yesterday and you're following yesterday's pattern. Key, right? Mike Martinez, if you got some value from this video, if you get some value from the blog post, share it, like it, comment on it, so that other people can do the same. Other people can go and share with that information and move their life to the next level. Think about it as a public service announcement, right? We're trying to help as many people as we can. I am, at least, and I feel the need for humanity to make these shifts in their mind, to get away from all the bad stuff and realize they got the power to create whatever it is that they want in their life. And it's simply a matter of awareness and deliberate action. So, Mike Martinez, go on to the blog post, check it out, put it into play. Give me a like and give me a comment. Speak to you soon.